Good morning, folks, and thank you for joining us again in yet another episode of The Ordinary Show, the podcast. My name is Crane, Gilberto Crane Garza, and I'm here to talk to you about more ordinary stuff. For today, we're gonna talk about waking up in the mornings. How hard is it for you to wake up on Monday morning after a great weekend of partying, watching sports, going out with your significant other? I mean, how do you wake up on Monday? Is it easy for you? Like you have a late night on Sunday. I know, let's say you go to bed around like midnight. That's usual for me. I don't go to sleep before midnight. I was gonna say noon, before midnight. That's just crazy for me. I can lay down in bed and never get to sleep. So mine is like around 12:13, 12:15 in the morning, and at midnight. What do you do in the morning to wake up? Like if you have a job that you gotta go far, how long is that commute? How much time do you need to get there on time? What time do you get in? What time does your work start? Does it start 7, 8, 9? I don't know. So it depends on that, right? So I'm going to talk about teachers. So teachers, the kids start getting to school, I think 7:30 or so. Well, my wife's a teacher, and she wakes up at 4:30 in the morning just to get ready to leave by 6. And she's at school around 6:30, so she's there a whole hour before the kids get there. So it gives her time to prepare, plan their day, whatever it is. But 4:30 in the morning, and she uses an alarm clock. I don't have an alarm clock. I've never had an alarm clock. I don't need an alarm clock to wake up. I just say, okay, the night before, it's 12:45. I need to wake up at 5. Boom, 5 o'clock. My eye peaks. There you go. I wake up. Again, my wife sleeps right next to me, so maybe her alarm clock goes on at 4:30, goes off at 4:30 in the morning, and I kind of okay, the alarm clock. Maybe that facilitates the 5 o'clock for me. But on weekends and stuff, it's the same thing for me. I have never used an alarm clock. I haven't used an alarm clock for most of my life. I mean, when I was in Mexico, my mom had an alarm clock. She put one in my bedroom. I said, I don't need this thing. When I got married, we had a clock. It's got an alarm, but I've never used it. I just never set up an alarm. Never had. When I was working 120 miles from here and I had an apartment there, I was doing by myself. Here, my wife was here. I would come on the weekends or something like that. And I've never used an alarm clock. It may be shocking to some people, but I don't. There may be some people like me that don't need an alarm clocks. You just set a time in your mind, and otherwise you go, I'm gonna wake up at 4:45. The echo helps a little, and I wake up. I mean, there have been some days that I open my eye. It's 5:50. So, but no, most of the time, like more than 90% of the time, I just wake up on my own. I don't have an alarm clock. I just do put my cell phone. It's got this clock I put in there, and the room is completely dark, and the numbers are like a aqua blue, something not that bright. But I open my eye and I look at it, and okay, that's enough time still. So, how do you do it? Do you use an alarm clock? Do you not use an alarm clock? So anyway, if you want to comment on this video and tell me what you do. Sometimes my wife doesn't hear the alarm, and or sometimes she likes to. I get up later than her. So I get out of bed later than her, about an hour later, and she's like, she turns off the alarm clock, but that thing keeps on beep beep, keeps on going every 5 minutes or so. So she has come to do every morning she disconnects this thing, and then every night she sets the time again, connects it, sets the time again, and set the alarm again, and sometimes she forget to set the alarm. In the morning, I wake up, because I know it's 4:30, and I just, hey, honey, it's 4:30. This is your wake up call. And she's like, oh, I didn't hear it. Well, it didn't go off, so maybe you didn't set the alarm. So anyway, so whatever. So tell me what you do. So how long do you shower in the morning? Because there's a lot of things that can happen. You can either, this is a regular day for some people. Alarm clock, bam. Alarm clock, bam. Maybe 3 times, bam. And then okay, I'm up, and they go do their pee pee poopy whatever it is. They take a shower, brush their teeth, come change, make their breakfast, eat their breakfast, and leave. I mean, that's a lot for me. This is what I do. I get up, go to the bathroom, shower, go. Well, sometimes if I need to bring lunch in a lunchbox, I'm not the one that prepares everything at night. Nah, 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 nah. I go in the morning, open the refrigerator. I got that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. And do you need an energy drink? Do you need caffeine to get your day started? A lot of people do, and part of their routine on the commute to work is going by the Stellar box or whatever you want to call it. Get some coffee, some really expensive coffee, you ask me, but their routine is going by there, going by the hamburger store or a corner store, get a coffee, and or an energy drink for that matter. So and to get the day started and going. I don't need that, but I do have. This is a vitamin supplement, which I think I already drink today. Vitamin supplement, and it's got a little bit of caffeine in there. See, let me read what it has. It has, I think it's, it doesn't say on this box. Anyway, so it's got some caffeine. It's got some guarana extract, which is gives you energy, gives you a boost. So that keeps me going for the entire day. When I used to go to work 2 hours away from here, and I stopped having the apartment because I wanted to move back to Houston to be with my wife here, and she was worried about me going in the commute, going back and forth, 120 miles every day each way. So it was 2 hours and 2 or more hours on the coming back. There was just a lot of traffic. So when I moved back and I was going every day, I was waking up earlier, like at 4 in the morning, and shower, all of that. Then by 5, I'd be out the door. And then there was a Buc-ee's right in the middle. So I would stop there every day to get my gas for the day daily. So I know how much I spend on gas the day before. And I started getting coffee, even though I have never drank coffee before. I just not a coffee drinker. I like the smell of it, but the taste is okay, a little strong for me. But the aftertaste, oh my effing god, it's awful. How can you people do that? You're with that taste of, I don't know, old boots and in your mouth all day long. I hate it. It did give me the boost. I was like, woohoo, woohoo, and I could feel it because I don't drink coffee a lot. I drink my thing that's got a little caffeine, but it's less than a cup of coffee. What it has in measuring one to another is less than a cup of coffee. So it just got me crazy. So I did it for like 3 months. I said, no, I gotta stop this. I don't want to drink more coffee. So I stopped it one day after just 3 months. Man, the first day I didn't take it, by noon I was shaking. I didn't know what I was like. I need something. So I got glue. A lot of water, but it didn't work. I mean, this was in whole water. It got holes. But I mean, it took me about the same amount, probably 2 to 3 months, to completely get rid of that shake and that I need the caffeine. I mean, I think that's a drug. I mean, it's crazy. I just never felt like that before, except my wife. I'm addicted to my wife, and that's, I swear to God, right hand, left hand, whatever, both of them. I'm addicted to my wife. Yes, I can say it here. Yeah, it's my podcast. I can say whatever I want. Anyway, going back to the caffeine. Do you need caffeine? Do you need energies? There's a plethora of energy drinks. I used to go to the corner store, or any store for that matter, and there was a section for sodas. You know, the red one, the blue one, the red, white, and blue one, the other one, the Dr. Papi. There's a lot of that. Energy drinks were small. Nowadays, they have their own aisle. The one with the bull, the one with the rawr. There's a lot of energy drinks now. It's amazing, and everybody's got one of those. Some people drink the coffee and they drink the energy drink. They go, I mean, just mix it, man. What the hell? So anyway, do you need that? I don't need it. I like drink, like I said, my supplement. Every now and then, I may get one of the degrees, the Celsius degrees. I drink one of those, and that's good for me. I like the berry flavor one. I like fruity flavors on drinks. So anyway, I mean, how long of a commute do you have after waking up in the morning? After were you able to wake up on time and head back to your routine, going in your commute? Do you drive? Do somebody pick you up? Do you take the bus? Do you walk? When I was in France, living in Paris for about a year, me and my wife, I had to go to work. She had to go to school. She was learning French while I was at work. Uh, I rented a car for about 3 weeks because that's what the company paid for, and just to see if I could drive in Paris uh, and maybe thinking about buying another car, a car over there. Man, they drive like crazy. It reminds me of Mexico, so I can definitely drive there. But it was just not a good idea because the traffic was bad. There was nowhere to park. It was crazy. So instead of a walk, it was about a mile. Yeah, about a mile to the metro station. Got on the metro, goes, you get out on the station where the work was like I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile walking. So it's not that bad, and actually you don't have to worry about traffic or driving. You can sleep in the way in, even though well my mine was like 4 stops, so it was no time to sleep. But it's good of a commute, so you can sleep a little longer, right? Instead of driving and all that, you just go on the metro. So your commute, is it that long? What do you do? Comment on the video. I also got what? So we all have to wake up unless we're died, unless we're dead, and we just and they go and you just don't react because you're dead. So what do you have to wake up for? Do you work? Do you do stuff around the house? Do you just stay at home? What do you do? You work. You gotta. Most of people have to have. I'm gonna emphasize that have to wake up for work, and some people wake up just to be around the house. I mean, maybe they're millionaires and they don't need working or making money because they already have it. But what do you wake up for? Let me know. Sometimes, I mean, I love Formula One, the racing. I love it. It's just ever since I was a little kid, I love car racing. I tried some myself, but at the time, my folks, no, you don't need to drive. You're gonna kill yourself. Hey, I'm gonna kill myself. I may die and sleep in the shower and hit my neck and die right there. I mean, do you like to die happy? Do what you love. If you feel you need to do something because you love, do it. Find out if you're good enough. Find out if you can get there and you be happy doing it. So anyway, I was talking about the Formula One because sometimes that is a circus that goes all around the world. So sometimes it's in Abu Dhabi. Sometimes I think this weekend is in China. Last weekend was in Australia. We're lucky when it's in the United States here, or in Mexico, or in Brazil, because it's around the same time frame. But most of the time, it's on the other side of the world. Most of the Grand Prixes are on the other side of the world, in Europe, in Asia, over there. So this time it's China. I don't even know what time it is, but usually you gotta wake up really early, or don't go to sleep at all. But it's just another thing that you have to wake up for. If you like watching something on TV, see this here says this. I'm looking at the Formula One app here. The weekend. So the race is on March the 23rd at 2 in the morning, United States time. 2 in the morning. What's 22? Is it 20, 21? So it's on Sunday at 2 in the morning. So I don't think I'm gonna go to bed because I usually go to bed like during the week I do it like 12:30 or something like that. I like to go to bed at 12:34 with 56 seconds. Why? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12, 34, and 56 seconds. I gotta see that on my clock, and then okay, I'm asleep. Of course, it doesn't happen that fast, but I like to see that clock do that. 12, 34, and 56 seconds. So what else do you wake up early for? Maybe an event or something. So, or you gotta get ready for something else, right? So do you do the same on the weekends? Like I just said, on the weekends I wake up early. Why? I don't know. Sometimes it's to watch Formula One. Sometimes it's to go here to my studio, which is my office, which is the Ordinary Show Studio from Crane Productions. Yeah, right. So anyway, what else do you do? I mean, I like to go for barbacoa. I'm Mexican born, American by choice. I like Mexican food better than American food, which is hamburguesas, guacala. So hamburgers, whack. No, it not doesn't mean hamburgers with whack. It's hamburgers wakala, which means good. So anyway, I like to go for barbacoa. There's good places that make barbacoa here. So I go. They open at like at 7 in the morning, and the line is long. You get it's a tortilleria. It's got fresh tortillas, fresh barbacoa, yummy. And I also like to do my own barbacoa. Right. Sometimes you gotta be awake late at night and during the morning time to make sure that things got enough water to make the barbacoa. My barbacoa is great. I take almost all the grease and fat out of that, which is a lot because I make out of the cow chicks, and that is a lot of fat in that. So you gotta clean it. And anyway, I stay through the night, wake up early to keep on looking at it, keep adding water or whatever. Anyway, so what else do you do on the weekends that has you waking up early? I mean, maybe you gotta travel to like when I go to Mexico. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed at night. Like I said, almost every time is midnight or later. I recently went to Mexico. There's an episode, I think it's episode 2 or 3, where I drive to Mexico, and then the next episode is coming back from Mexico. I leave the house. I want to leave the house around 3 in the morning. That's about 6.5 to 7 hours to Laredo, going from Katy, which is on the west side of Houston. You go drive, it's about 160 miles to San Antonio, 170 miles. And then from there, it's 144 miles exactly from San Antonio to Laredo. How do I know? Because I have driven that plenty of times. So I like to wake up at 3 to be, not 7 hours, sorry. 7 hours all the way to Mexico. So to Laredo is about 5.5 hours from here. So I like to be there. If it's 3, be there by 8:30 in the morning. That way the malitos are sleeping, and I can cross with no problems going around Laredo. Laredo it's a dangerous city, but if you do it early in the morning, I mean, all the malitos or the bad guys are out at night. They see the sun. Oh yeah, I made it through the day. They go to sleep at like at 6 or whenever the sun comes up, like vampires. So you cross early in the morning. There's no problems. There's nobody on the bridge. You go around Laredo. There's no malitos. So it's all good, malitos, yeah. Anyway, what else do you wake up early for? What are you looking forward to wake up early for? Maybe you go to the airport to travel to the other side of the world, and you gotta be there really early. And well, here in the Houston metropolitan area, we got 2 airports. The big airport, Bush Intercontinental Airport, which is a huge airport, and we got the Hobby Airport, which is the Bush is on the north side of the city, and the Hobby is on the south side of the city. The south side of the city mainly flies like what I call it, domestic flights, which is within the country. But then now they have some flights out of the country to like Cancun. And anyway, Mexico a little bit, but anyway, you gotta wake up early sometimes for that. So what do you do? So do you use sleeping pills? Do you have somebody? Can you wake me up, por favor? You can do that on your phone now. You can tell, Miri, please wake me up at 4:30 in the morning with this song. Anyway, and the phone calls you, and you wake up, and thank you, Miri. So anyway, that's it for this episode. So let me know what you think. Do you do anything special to wake up? Do you have the eagerness to wake up, or just, no, I don't want to wake up today. I don't want to go to work. I just want to stay sleeping. So anyway, can you do it? Can you take that chance, or can you just have to go? So anyway, folks, thank you for listening, and remember, this show is brought to you by Motherfucker, which is right here. Motherfucker! Ooh, 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 ooh. Remember, wear the brand with attitude. Wear the brand with the seal on it, which is a foca in Spanish. Foca in Spanish means seal. The seals go to their daily life. Sleeping, playing in the water, eating. It's just a great life. That's what I said. Live in seal mode. Live in mode foca. Again, motherfucker. Ooh, 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 ooh. Buy the apparel with the attitude. The motherfucker attitude. Go to our website, www.crane-productions.com, which is going to be right here in the bottom. www.crane-productions.com. In there, go to the third tab from the left. That's the Craneware tab. Click on it. Go to the bottom. There's a logo, a nice, very awesome logo for Motherfucker. Be strong. Go past it. Don't stay on it. Go past it. Go to the bottom of the page, past the Shopify logo, and right under there's a big banner. It's got a bunch of pictures of us wearing our apparel, like this fishing hoodie. This fishing hoodie, look, you can maybe look a little bit. Yeah, that's the fishing hoodie. And we have the hats, the other hoodies, regular shirts, tank tops, you name it. We got everything. The apparel for you. Go in there. Click on that banner. That takes you to our Shopify store. Buy our apparel. Browse right now. We got an offer, a discount on our hats. This is the performance hat. Over there are the 4 colors: red, black and gold, red, white, and blue. Yeah, red, white, and blue, baby. We're in America. And the caramel with black. Those trucker hats. All of them, and this hat, all our caps are 20% off right now. It's a special discount. So take advantage of this discount and buy your apparel. Also, for the grand opening, which is still going, 10% on everything. When you get, and all these discounts appear on your card. Anyway, and thank you, folks. Thank you for listening. And remember, you can watch this in Spotify, in YouTube, and you can listen to it in Spotify, in YouTube, in iHeartRadio, in Apple Podcasts, and in Amazon Music. All those services just for you. And remember, thank you for watching, and we'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. So remember, always be chingon! Yes, I said it. Chingon! Cue the music! Doo-doo.